What is man? I define man as an animal, featherless and biped.
You have just described a plucked chicken.
Well, I see Diogenes is here to poke holes in vanity of everyone but himself. I define man as an animal, featherless and biped with broad fingernails.
Diogenes, what is a wise man?
There is a finger's difference between a wise man and a fool. When a man holds up his first finger, men think him wise. When he holds up his second finger, men think him to be a madman.
But you must be aware that people laugh at you.
But I am never laughed down. Jackasses are known to laugh at people, but they do not care. If people laugh at me, I care the same.
People criticized you because you ate your breakfast in the marketplace this morning.
That is where I was hungry. I base my life on that of the dog. The dog knows no law but the law of nature.
Well, what kind of dog are you?
When I am hungry, I am a Maltese. When full, I am an elk-hound. Either way, I'm the kind of dog that people admire, but don't take on hunting trips.
Diogenes, some say that gold is pale because it is perfect, like the sun. Do you agree?
No. Gold is pale because there are so many thieves plotting against it.
Diogenes, do you have a book of writings that I might use to live my life by?
Fool. If you were given a tray with artificial and real fruit, would you eat the painted wax? My philosophy is how I live. See you around.
So you don't admire philosophers. What do you think about drama?
Peep shows for fools.
I bet you don't think much of politicians.
They spout off about justice and never practice it.
Didn't you have a brush with royalty?
If you could call it that. I was sunning myself at the side of the road, and Alexander walked up to me. I am Alexander, king of all the world, he said. I am Diogenes the Cynic, I replied. He asked if there was anything he could do for me. I told him that he could stand out of my sunlight. Are you not afraid of me, he asked. I asked him if he were a good man or evil. Good, of course, said the king. Then why should I be afraid of you? Why indeed, he answered. As he left, he said, if I were not Alexander, I should like to be Diogenes.
Do you believe in the institution of marriage?
I believe in no institutions. Marriage does not exist. There are only men who persuade and women who consent.
Is there anything you do believe in?
Yes, I do believe in the human mind and in the capacity to improve with hard practice and determination. When I see physicians and pilots, I think man to be the most intelligent of animals. There is when I see astrologers and soothsayers and their customers, I think man to be less intelligent than the fish.
How do you think people of the future will view you?
I think I will be thought of as a pioneer outdoorsman.
What instructions will you leave for your funeral arrangements?
I want to be buried face down. The world will soon be turned topsy-turvy, and I don't want to present my backside to the gods.
Who'll take care of the arrangements?
Whoever wants the house.
Well, I see by the old sundial that it's time to go. Are there any last words of advice you'd like to leave us?
Yes. Ignore everything I've said, but pay attention to everything I do.
Well, that has been interesting. Diogenes lived to be a very old man, and when he died, his many friends erected a pillar where his bathtub had been. Atop the pillar was a bronze dog. I hope you paid close attention, because when the test comes, the history of humor is no joke.